the Urban Rotterdam project. How do young people successfully grow up in an increasingly complex society? The central goal of this behavioral longitudinal study is to discover how the social environment in which one grows up, such as their home environment, interacts with individual characteristics on developmental outcomes, such as mental well-being, pro-social actions, broader contributing to society, and feeling empowered. The Urban Rotterdam project is an online longitudinal behavioral survey study. And in this study, we invited adolescents and young adults between ages 10 to 25 living in Rotterdam and surrounding areas. Here, we aimed for high variation in socioeconomic background. For example, our final sample involves participants from all education levels and from multiple ethnic backgrounds. This project started during the COVID-19 pandemic, but recruitment continues at each wave. The study started in May 2020 by asking participants to complete a 2-week daily diary study consisting of online self-report measures. And since then, participants have been followed up each 6 months. And as such, we have a rich assessment across multiple time points. At each time point, we measure well-being, self-oriented and pro-social behavior using experimental tasks and questionnaires. And this allows us to examine the emotional and social consequences of the social environment and changes in society, and how this in turn may influence the well-being of adolescents and young adults. Although the impact of COVID-19 on youth has been one of our research questions, this project is set up to continue the following years, allowing us to examine the aftermath of the pandemic, but also the impact of other crises such as the climate crisis and developmental outcomes in the years after. Because the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic may differ depending on an individual's daily life, such as school or work, we include different samples in this longitudinal study. We not only invited high school students from Rotterdam and surrounding areas, but we also invited young adults in higher education, such as Erasmus University Rotterdam students. Of course, we'd love to share the results with you. Interested in collaborating on the Urban Rotterdam projects or using the data? Please reach out. You can find the link to the metadata file describing all our measures here. This study was performed with a team of PhD students, postdocs, research assistants, and collaborators.